feels good. So we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And starting this one, Sandy Alcantara. What do we have on him?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
The afternoon for Boston, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The pitch. Inside at 100. And we are underway. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
That's to third. Riley tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Roman Anthony.
Well, you see the batting average there, not pretty, and the on-base percentage has followed. It's a bit uglier, under 300. When that's the way it's going, I got to imagine it's tough for his manager to pencil him into the lineup, but he's also one of those guys that you need. You know that he's one swing away from breaking out. Sometimes you just got to grind your way out of these slumps. So I'm just hoping we see something positive out of him in this one.
1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And foul ball. And now 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
The wind and the pitch. And there's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first. Now it's Devers at the plate. Coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Wouldn't chase that time. Alcantara, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Julian, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a strike to Devers. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And that's outside. And the pitch. On the ground, right side. Stop over to first in time. And that's the third out. And the Red Sox leave one. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia. And today's starter, Eric Lauer. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So most days he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
As the lefty gets to work, Brandon Marsh at the plate and takes high there. And the 1-0. Fastball almost got him there. Up and in, and now 3-0.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
3-0 down. And there's the strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And now a full count.
Okay.
The lefty fires. In the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brooks Baldwin.
And one of the most versatile players. He can bat anywhere in that order, and he can play anywhere on the field. Not just the outfield, the infield as well.
This is Bryson Stott.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Lauer, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. In there at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Austin Riley. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Cabrera right there to make the grab. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the box or over the fence, 100%.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Second inning here, no score. Slides for the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Logan O'Hoppe. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. That one inside. Now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for Boston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The pitch. On the ground to short, Bichette. Fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Brooks Baldwin stands in for the Phillies. Drove in their only run in last night's game. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bear hands it, tough play, and it beats him. What a play.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
Here's Corey Lee. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. That clips the corner. Right side. Anthony makes the grab, and that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Philadelphia. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. The pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Stop. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the third. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now that shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that extends the inning. And next for the Red Sox, Edouard Julien. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And ball 1.
1-0.
Bichette off of first with 2 away. Alcantara over to first. Bichette a dive back in. Two outs. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it, and they come away without an out. Here's Rafael Devers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Outside corner, there's a strike. Kicks and fires.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one almost hit him. Top of the 3rd, no score. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Boston strands a pair. Still no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Here comes the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Anthony snags it, and there's 1 away.
Batting it. The shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
Turner pops it up. Naylor gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter,
And digging in for Philadelphia, Aiden Miller.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
1 ball.
Next offering way off the plate.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Ozzie Albies. Alcantara back to work. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and Albies is retired.
The batter, the first baseman, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor. Struck out looking his first time. Naylor, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Marsh quickly gets it back in. Runner holds it second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now the left fielder grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the first run of the game as the Red Sox take the lead. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit. And at second with one away. So stepping in for Boston, Logan O'Hoppe went down on strikes his first time through. That one misses, and that's ball one.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Sneaks through, base hit, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony, grounded out his first time. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Over to stop for 1. Over to Alonso. Double play. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies nothing. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
And here it comes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Right now, this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So maybe we're careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Now that second baseman,
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. Just off the inside edge.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. Out to short. Nice stop. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play. That was an impressive diving stop. Singing, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Austin Riley. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And he deals. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Red Sox by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball. And now the lefty. Right side. And it stays fair. Around third. He scores, and they trail by 1.
Comes through with the RBI. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. One down. Phillies down a run. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings through that one.
The 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The Red Sox up by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And now it's even up. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Brooks Baldwin next to bat for Philadelphia. Three and 2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brooks Baldwin. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Phillies trailing by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. And a count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Kicks and deals. That's to third. And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Two outs. And a good eye there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Corey Lee on deck for the Phillies. 3-2 now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Toss to Alonso. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Bo Bichette up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Righty delivers. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it, and Bichette is retired.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now here is Edouard Julien. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
1 there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Corey Lee. The line to kick the pitch. Outside. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss.
2-1.
To third. Devers zips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, center fielder,
Johan Rojas, the next to hit, fly to right his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. Rojas started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Line drive. Cabrera grabs it on the run.
the batter number 7, shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. First time up was a pop out. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Miller in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Turner off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Swing and a chopper. Slings it across. That's the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Top 6. Rafael Devers up to hit. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. Fly ball down the line. Marsh on the move. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
The bat, number 2, designated hitter.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And it's fouled away. Foul ball. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Josh Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's outside. The count now 2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty to the plate. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Turner with the throw to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Philadelphia, where we go bottom 6. Stepping in, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And there's a ball. Not even close there. 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Gets under and pops it up. Pulls it in for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Toss to Naylor, and a couple of quick outs.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Late swing fouled off. The Phillies down by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one fouled off. Two outs. That one just misses. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, number 36. Alcantara back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And another ball. Got it. And that's the first out. Logan O'Hoppe up next for the Red Sox. O'Hoppe having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Right through there for a strike. That misses. 1-1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. The pitch.
2-2.
Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit, right field.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. O'Hoppe at first, one gone. That one catches the corner for a strike. And the righty deals. That one misses. 1-2 to count. The pitch. And now the count is even.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one misses. Full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Inside ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sandy Alcantara won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Junior Castro.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And next for the Red Sox, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
The pitch. To third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bryce Wilson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Pete Alonso.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you let him tie up the game with one swing here.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Eli Morgan appears to be getting loose. Gilbreth, a left-hander, also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Start with a leadoff knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
No outs. Runner at first. Brooks Baldwin stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make...
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. The 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
And now for the Phillies, Corey Lee. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there are 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Trey Turner with a chance now. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Front and foul to the left side. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Phillies leave a couple. And our score remains 2-1. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the 8th. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. As the lefty gets to work. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-2.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Blows the high knee past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So stepping in for Boston, Edouard Julien. And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
1 down, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. They got it for out number 2. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Ozzie Albies. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2. This one in the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Julien, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's too high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Hard hit, but right at him in left. And the Red Sox lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eli Morgan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game, Aiden Miller stands in for the Phillies. Line in the pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Andrew Watts, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Campbell warming up as well. And fouled off. Right-handed reliever. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
The line of the pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Stop at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air, center field. Cabrera moving under it. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Robinson Santana.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Josh Naylor digs in now. 1 for 3.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
And the pitch. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Here's the left fielder. In there at the knees. 1-1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Here's the 0-2. Next offering misses down and away.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. And it's 2-2. One down, base is empty. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Hoppy stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Slider misses outside. And that drops in for a strike. Just off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Phillies 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Andrew Wantz hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Austin Riley getting ready to hit. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Into center. Cabrera gets there. He's under it. Balls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Alonso in the box now. Takes strike 1.
1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Brooks Baldwin stands in for the Phillies. Fought off foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, if they've been winning series, they win this one here.
and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.